What's going on? It's your big bro Train. You tuned in again to another exclusive video. So this video was put on my spirit to tell you as a chosen one that you are not exempt from people doing black magic on you. Okay. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and I'm going to talk about like how to break away from if somebody put a spell on you. Like, the thing you got to understand, the reality of the situation is no matter how special you are, okay, no matter how talented you are, all right, I don't care if you're the greatest athlete in the world, you still have a high chance of risking it all the day you play the game, okay? You can tear your Achilles, okay? You can sprain your ankle, you can break a bone, you can break your leg, okay? You are not exempt no matter how great you are. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all watch basketball. I know my fellas do though, but just like Anthony Davis on the Los Angeles Lakers, he went through how many years of injury, but he doing his best this year. You know what I mean? But he had to go through all those injuries to actually be back to who he is today. It took him that long time to rehabilitate and to come back in optimum potential to be Anthony Davis today, who plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, a lot of y'all don't even know about basketball. But anyway, the point I'm making is it don't matter how special you are. It don't matter if you are the chosen one. You are still susceptible to people putting spells and doing stuff to you, okay? Folks, we just have to realize there are people in this world who is not saved, okay? Whether you think it is or not. It's a lot of people in this world who don't know the Most High. It's a lot of people in this world who don't know nothing about being chosen. It's a lot of people in this world who don't know nothing about religion, who don't know nothing about spirituality. It's a lot of people in this world that practice black magic. Even though you probably haven't seen nobody do it like right in front of you or nothing like that, you probably seen it in a movie. Folks, the stuff that they put in movies be actually real. Even though they acting it out, they playing out a role, and they're making it to be entertainment, it's really real. Like the Exorcist movies, that stuff is real. Some people do be having demons in them, and they have to be cast out. Okay, so that just backs up why I'm making this video, because like I said, I know sometimes people can get on their high horse. People get on their hiatus sometimes with this chosen one stuff, and they be like, well, can't nobody do nothing to me. I'm just all this, I'm all that, the bag of potato chips. You are the target. If you really want to know, you are the target in the room. You might be the elephant in the room, but you're the target also. That's why you can't stay places for too long as a chosen one. You got to go in, get out. Why you think celebrities, well, some of them, not all of them, but why you think people, iconic people, make walkthroughs when they go to a spot? They go to a venue or something. They go through walkthroughs. They get paid $100,000 just to walk through, because they cannot stay around everybody because they are too famous. Okay, everybody's looking at them as the hottest commodity. Okay, they are a target. Okay, that's why they have security guards around them and stuff everywhere they go, because it ain't no telling what kind of crazy weirdo could come up to them at any second and do some crazy stuff. These people are weird nowadays. They are weirdos everywhere. All right. So I don't like to talk about this stuff, but like I said, Spirit put this on my heart to tell y'all today in this video. Beware, because there are people out there who are practicing black magic on you, who are putting spells on you. Some of y'all watching this video, you do got a spell on you. I personally have had spells on me. I noticed it. I know people who was putting spells on me because my intuition was telling me like such and such doing spells on you. I can feel it. You can feel. Usually you would be able to know, or you would have some type of inclination of who is doing the spell work on you. All right. This person could be somebody who smile in your face, who buy you stuff, who take you places. I mean, it could be anybody, man. It could be ladies. It could be men, warlocks, fellas. It could be witches. Okay. Some witches are bad witches, but they pretend to be good witches, fellas. Okay, because I know there's a little trend running around out here on social media where you got all these, and it's crazy because it's mostly my African-American sisters, which I don't really understand why they're the majority. But I see all these women nowadays is calling themselves witches. Like any other term they could call themselves, spiritual, just knowledgeable of esoteric knowledge, wise, majestic. A lot of these women call themselves witches, which everybody know they got a bad connotation to it, a bad rep already. But I've learned that that's not always a positive thing. You know what I'm saying? And not to knock anybody that's watching this video who practicing that type of stuff, okay? Because I'm not a judge, all right? I'm just speaking what I know, all right? There are witches who do black magic and do like that voodoo stuff. You know what I mean? Who put the pins in the dolls. I mean, I've never met anybody personally that do that, but I wouldn't be surprised if I have came across somebody in my life who do that. You know what I mean? You probably came across somebody in your life who do that stuff. And you probably didn't even know they had a spell on you. They probably have a spell on you now if you're watching this video. And you probably been feeling like something is on you that you can't break. That's how a spell feels, folks. A spell is like something that it is not you, but it's something that is keeping you like bound to be a certain kind of way, and you can't like break it. You can't break out of it. Okay? If you free spirited, you just up, merry, you jolly, joyful, happy, whatever. You just go do this, go do that. Well, you probably ain't got no spell on you, know what I mean? But if you like stuck and you can't break out of this feeling, or you can't break out of these habits, you probably got a spell on you. Okay, I'm just keeping it book. I'm just keeping it a book. And there are many kind of there are many kind of spells out there, y'all. There's many kind of spells out there. You got lustful spells, like where you want to always have SE with somebody. You know what I mean? It's lustful spirits, lustful spells out there. Okay, why do you think they make that stuff free on the internet? Because they know how it works, because it can put spells on people, spirits. All right. You can have a spell on your finance spell to where you're always financially disabled. You can never get ahead of the curve. You can't pay your bills. You got a hard time finding a place to stay. You can't get a job. That's a spell. All right. Whether you want to believe it or not, you can have a financial spell on you. And most of the time, people that put these spells on you, you don't, like I say, you don't came across them. They done made it clear. I mean, they didn't make it clear, but they don't put it on you. They don't got you thinking this way. And now you feel like that's what is reality. And then you become a part of their spell. Okay. Drinking, you can have a drinking spell on you. I had that on me one time in my life too. I used to be like a severe, I don't like to use the A word, but I used to be a severe drinker, like where I was basically drinking because I was bored, not because I needed it, because I was bored. But that came from hanging with so many women and partying all the time and having people around me that did the same thing. So I had a spell on me from all those people who were part of that crowd. Okay, you can have a smoking spell on you where you can't stop smoking. I don't care how much you try to justify smoking. It is still stuff going into your lungs, and your lungs are being polluted. I don't care how many people out there try to justify smoking. You are still, that's something outside of your body that you have to put inside of your body to make yourself feel good. It's not organic. I don't give a damn. You ain't even see where it was grown from. It's a spell, especially if you got to do it every single day, like drinking water or some shit. If you got to do it every single day, periodically, every times throughout the day, you are under a spell, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. There's nothing outside of your body that you need that bad to where you cannot stop doing it. That is a spell. I hate to say it, y'all, but don't unsubscribe, but I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I told y'all I used to drink a lot. I ain't scared to say I used to drink a lot. But I knew I was under some type of curse, bro. And I just recognized it. Like, I don't care if they sell it as legal, whatever. This shit is poison. Just like green weed. If you gotta smoke it all the time, it's pollution. It's like air pollution in the city, bro. Going inside your lungs and making you feel good, creative, whatever you think it make you do. Think deeper, whatever. At the end of the day, you have organs in your body, and that shit is trying to process dark smoke in your organ of your lungs. Okay. Obesity, you can have an obesity spell on you where you eat all the time. You probably come across somebody who like to eat all the time just like you. You probably come across somebody who can cook real good and it makes you want to eat all the time. You could have a eating spell on you where you can't stop eating. You can have a laziness spell on you where you can't stop from being lazy. You always chilling. You always sleeping. You always relaxing. You can't never get out and do nothing. You always tired. You always depressed. That is a spell. Okay? You can have a spell of jealousy. You can be jealous of people. You can't stand to see somebody else doing good. You can't stand to see somebody winning. You can't stand to see somebody get more likes than you. You can't stand to see somebody that's popular. You hate somebody that's driving around in a Bentley or a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini. That is a spell on you. That's not really you. That's just something that you have been conditioned to believe by somebody that you came across who put the spell on you. All right? I could go on and on for all these different spells out here, but if you are up under a spell right now, if you feel icky before this video even came on, but you was compelled to click it, because you felt like that in your gut, like, yo, I might be up under a spell and I'm a chosen one. Like I said at the beginning of the video, chosen ones are not exempt from anything. Chosen ones are not exempt from anything. I don't care how much God in your life, you still have to use right judgment and wisdom, okay? You still have free will at the end of the day to do whatever you want, okay? So something can be on you as a chosen one and you don't even know it. You know what I mean? But I'm making this video so you can identify what it is. If you is up under a spell. Me personally, right now, I am not up under no spell of nothing. Like I'm literally just chilling and maxing, relaxing, all cool. I just ain't shooting no b-ball outside of school though. You know what I mean? I'm just kicking it. I'm just chilling, vibrating. You know what I mean? Because I've been through this stuff. I've broken out. I've been a part of spells. I've been in many different kind of spells in my life. But I know how to break it. I know how to get out. And Lord have mercy, let me tell you, when you get out, when you get over a spell, it's like the sun shining after a storm. It's just so beautiful. It's just like you see the steam coming up off the streets and the flowers and stuff. You just see the air be sparkling and stuff. Y'all know how it is when a sun shine after a bad storm. It's just like, yeah, everybody happy again. You know what I mean? And it takes certain kind of words and neuro-linguistic programming to break spells. It takes certain people that can help you break spells like me. You know, that's why you watch Big Bro Trend. That's why you watch me, because I know how I done been through spells. I done been in them. I done broke them. So you talking to somebody that got experience with most of the stuff that I'm telling you, okay? And not only with me, but I've heard other people that go through stuff, because I'm a life coach. I talk to people and counsel people all day, every day. Okay, so I hear everything from all around the world, okay? And I've taken what I know and I apply it in these videos like this to know what a spell is, okay? So if you up under a curse, or you believe you are up under a spell right now, just admit that you are within yourself. You don't have to comment below and say you are. Just admit it after this video and say, I'm under the spell of this. Just say it to yourself. Speak to yourself, because you will hear it, okay? Speak to yourself. Say, I'm up under the spell of drinking. I'm up under the spell of lust. Just say it to yourself. And then after that, you got to have to break the spell, okay? Now, I'm not there to break the spell with you. I would sit down beside you if I could and just talk to you about it. Or even if you booked a session with me, I would talk to you about it. But I'm not there personally to be able to like help you get out of the spell. I wish I was. I wish I could just teleport there and just be like, bloop, I'm right here. What's up? But I can't do that yet. We ain't got to that level of consciousness yet, y'all. I'm sorry. But I have created a breaking spells course that you can go through, which is not long, but I got secret footage and secret videos and secret information that I dug up on how to break out of these spells. Now, the stuff in the course is nothing that nobody ever read, okay? I got some stuff that nobody's ever read. It is so mind-blowing. I just had to put it in the course, okay? But in my breaking spells course, if you end up going through a spell right now, I mean, this is not like college work or nothing. It's not like you got to go through a course, you like click, 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 like a bubble, answer bubbles and stuff. Like, no, you just read these small archives from this excerpt from these archives that I found. And you watching these videos like this, right? And I think it's like 3 pages, all right? If you get that course, I can guarantee you whatever you're going through, it's going to break off of you. It's going to break off from you. I really believe that. With all my heart, it's going to break off from you after you go through that course, okay? If you want to go that route, all right? Again, I hope you are not under a spell, but it's okay to admit and know that you are. You will have much better days after this video if you can recognize and say, admit that you are, all right? So with that being said, man, make sure you subscribe. It's your big brother Trend. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. Do you know people that's under a spell? Have you been up under spells and broke out of it? Trust me, it feels good, don't it? It feels good to break out of a spell, don't it? I know the feeling. It's so joyful. It's so peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just feels so good to be out of stuff that you was caught up in. It's just like, yes, I'm good, I'm free. But anyway, again, if you want that spell course, click the link below. Thank me later. It's your big brother Trend, man. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.